Echo 4, starting my second sweep to the west. I'm seeing much more activity this time. Multiple contacts.
Echo 4, copy. Our contacts confirmed hostile.
Echo 4, no hostile activity at this time, but they are well within the outer perimeter.
Echo 4, copy. We're alerting the Ready 5 now. Clear to taxi to runway and await clearance for takeoff. Gunslinger 2-6, short stop. Be advised, we have multiple unidentified contacts west of FAB. You are weapons tight at this time. Contacts may not be engaged until identified.
The base is now in condition Bravo. Report to your assigned shelter immediately. Gunslinger 2-6, short stop. Clear for takeoff. Gunslinger 2-6, short stop. Proceed northeast from your current position to an abandoned village marked on your TAC map. Investigate possible insurgent activity in the area. The village looks clear. Gunslinger 2-6, short stop. New contact at 280, 6 miles. We got a supply convoy moving through the area at this time. Check the area for hostiles. Gunslinger 2-6, short stop. Contacts are not hostile. Say again, not hostile. Gunslinger 2-6, short stop. Your next objective is the road bridge northwest of your current position. It's a friendly OP located in the hills southwest of the base. Conduct a close approach and determine if it's still secure.
shortstop, Echo 4, new contact, 180 relative. Convoy of civilian trucks, numbers 9, heading for the base's north gate at high speed.
Reaction force units are en route to challenge the incoming vehicles. Provide support as needed. Copperhead 1-1, shortstop. Gunslinger 2-6 is on station and standing by.
Copperhead 1-1 copies. We can't get a positive ID on the inbound. I'm gonna order them to stop. Wait one. Attention unidentified vehicles. You have entered a restricted area. Attention unidentified vehicles. You have entered...
Copperhead 1-1, I'm hit. Control's not responding.
Gunslinger 2-6, engage and destroy the vehicles. Don't let them reach the base. Vehicle destroyed. Good shot. 2-6, shortstop. New contacts detected. Echo 4 confirms as hostile. Repeat, hostile. That's a kill. Good shot. Good hit, 2-6. That's a kill. Direct hit on the vehicle. Target destroyed. Gunslinger 2-6, this is shortstop. Good work. You're clear to return to base. All units, this is shortstop. Missile alert. I have tracks on 10 missiles inbound to Prince Faisal. Gunslinger 2-6, clear our airspace. We are under heavy attack.
Due to recent events in the Middle East, the MOD has put the Navy on notice for possible deployment. All carrier pilots must be certified for flight duty within the next 24 hours. You will be conducting air combat training as part of a joint readiness exercise with Air Force units in Scotland. All weapons fire and damage will be simulated using virtual combat systems installed in your aircraft. Your combat and flight performance will be evaluated in real time by instructors on the ground. Monroe, as new pilot in the squadron, I'm going to be paying special attention to you. Report to the flight line for your aircraft assignment. Polaris Flight, this is Bulldog. You're clear for takeoff. Proceed to nav point Alpha and wait for further instructions.
Heads up, lads, the Navy's here. Welcome aboard, mate. We'll try not to embarrass you too badly.
This is Bulldog to all flights. Stand by to commence exercise. Watch your altitude and position at all times. I don't want anyone getting careless and hitting the side of a hill. Monroe, since you're the new man in the squadron, we'll be evaluating your performance first. Remember, your performance will be scored at the end of each segment. When you've completed the objectives for each segment, I'll clear you to proceed to the next one. That's it. All flights commence exercise. Repeat, commence exercise. All right, Polaris, your first training segment is basic air combat maneuvering. We'll begin with a basic gunnery exercise. We'll start with a large, slow-moving target. Check your radar. There's an AWACS plane flying a basic patrol circuit in the training area. Engage it with your cannon. Now let's see if you can hit a more nimble target. Your new target is Polaris 1. Engage at will.
Right then, let's see what you've got. Lucky shot.
Not bad, Monroe, not bad. You're clear to proceed to the next segment. You're checked out on guns, Polaris. Now we're moving on to missiles. Now you'll engage two of your flight mates at the same time. Polaris 4, you're clear to engage Polaris 3 with your heat seekers. Begin. That'll do, Monroe. Carry on to the next segment. All right, Polaris 4, you've had your fun. Now we see how well you do when you're on the wrong side of the missile. First, we'll practice decoying the incoming missiles using flares. Watch the missile indicator on your HUD. When it gets close, release a flare and make a sharp turn to decoy the missile. Remember, you only have a limited number of flares, so use them sparingly. The missiles will come at you from multiple vectors, so watch the warning prompt on your HUD. Ready? Here they come.
Monroe, you can do better.
good, Polaris 4. Now we're going to practice making tight turns to evade incoming missiles. Watch the missile indicator on your HUD. When the missile is very close, make a tight turn to dodge out of its way. Again, the missiles will come at you from multiple vectors, so stay sharp. Here we go. Monroe. It's clear you've mastered the basic concepts of dogfighting. Monroe, you've demonstrated proficiency in each of the basic air combat evaluations. Now it's time to put it all together under more realistic combat conditions. On my mark, you will engage all three of your flight mates simultaneously while dodging incoming missile fire. Watch the threat indicators on your HUD and use all the techniques at your disposal to avoid enemy threats. On my mark, commence exercise.
Watch out for this one, he knows how to shoot.
Very good, Monroe. Carry on to the next segment. Polaris Flight, this is Bulldog. Index. We're terminating the exercise due to an emergency situation. Joint Training Command is tracking a civilian aircraft that has altered course and entered restricted airspace. It is not responding to radio calls, and unless we can establish contact, we have to assume it's been hijacked. Your orders are to intercept the aircraft and perform a visual inspection. Bulldog out. Unidentified aircraft. You are in restricted airspace. State your intentions immediately, or you risk being fired upon. Polaris 4, this is Bulldog. Take position at the plane 7 o'clock. Unidentified aircraft, this is Joint Training Command. This is your final warning. Good work, Polaris 4. We're reviewing the data feed now. That explosion was no accident. Someone planted a bomb on that plane. They must have detonated prematurely when they knew they'd been caught. Wreckage from the plane hit the base's runway, but damage is minor and there were no casualties. No way to tell who was responsible yet, but we'll get it sorted soon enough. Polaris Flight, you're clear to return to base for debrief. Impressive, Monroe. Very impressive indeed. Proceed to the next segment. Good work, Polaris 4. We're reviewing the data feed now. That explosion was no accident. Someone planted a bomb on that plane. They must have detonated prematurely when they knew they'd been caught. Wreckage from the plane hit the base's runway, but damage is minor and there were no casualties. No way to tell who was responsible yet, but we'll get it sorted soon enough. Polaris Flight, you're clear to return to base for debrief.
Congratulations, Monroe. That was a fine bit of flying.
At approximately 0800 hours yesterday, insurgent forces attacked Prince Faisal Air Base with as many as a dozen cruise missiles. The base sustained heavy damage. Current estimates are 30 aircraft destroyed and more than 400 casualties so far. Colonel David Crenshaw, one of our senior pilots, was on patrol when the attack began and was shot down and captured by the insurgents. Crenshaw would be considered a high-value target with knowledge of numerous classified operations. Intel believes that he'll be taken to an insurgent safe house and tortured for information. Intel has narrowed down a list of possible sites where Crenshaw might be held. We're gonna put a drone over the area and check things out. If he's there, we are damn sure gonna find him. Check each of the buildings marked on your TAC map for signs of insurgent activity. You'll need to get close to each one so we can listen in on any conversations inside. Nothing here. Let's move to the next building. No signs of life. Let's move on. That's not it. Move on to the next building. Nothing here. Let's move to the next building. Two-7, this is fullback. We've got a vehicle on the move inside the target area. Let's take a look. Looks like a single occupant. No passenger or cargo. Let him go, 2-7. Let's check the next target. Two-7, hold position. We're getting something from inside that building.
You understand? I need the encryption key so we can communicate, that's all. Just tell me the code. Crenshaw. David A. Yeah, this is pointless. He's too badly injured to interrogate. Give him to Suleiman. Make sure the execution is recorded. I want it uploaded to the web by morning.
That's it. We got him. And just in time by the sound of it. I'll contact the rescue team with the coordinates and get them in the air. Good job, 2-7. You might have just saved Crenshaw's life.
Attention all squadrons. This is General Vasily Moganov, Commander of Forces in the North Caucasus Military District. A state of emergency is now in effect. After months of terrorist attacks, separatist forces have launched a surprise military offensive to take over the entire region. After many hours of hard fighting, Royal Russian forces under my command have surrounded the separatist leaders in the mountains close to the border. A decisive blow will crush the movement and erase this stain on our nation's honor. In a desperate attempt to save their leaders, a small separatist force has seized one of our airfields close to the combat zone and captured a large number of bomber and cargo aircraft. Those planes are on their way now to rescue the separatist leaders. Your orders are to intercept those planes and force them to turn back or be destroyed.
This is General Morganov. Air defense radars are picking up a large force of enemy planes heading for the combat zone.
This is 801 to air defense control. We have enemy formation in sight.
You're the first interceptor group to arrive, Colonel Denisov. Take your flight and force the separatists to turn back immediately.
Understood, sir. 801 to all aircraft. Turn to course 210 and increase speed. Check your safeties. No one fires unless I give the order. Understood? Attention enemy aircraft. This is Colonel Denisov, commanding the fighters stationed off your starboard wing. Alter course to 060 and descend to 2,000 meters, or you will be fired upon. Enemy aircraft, this is your final warning. Alter course immediately, or... Ambush!
805 and 807 are down. No shoot!
801 to flight. All aircraft, break and attack.
Backstabbing cowards. Get them!
Watch it, Kedinsky. He's cutting in behind you.
See you in hell, traitor. Where the hell did they come from?
808, this is 801. These separatists are excellent pilots. You're going to need every advantage you can get.
Direct hit. Target destroyed.
He's going vertical. Don't let him get away.
Got the bastard.
Target destroyed. Target, that's a kill. That's a hit. Good kill.
to General Morganov. All separatist planes have been destroyed. Fuel state is low. Request permission to return to base.
Request denied, Colonel. Separatist forces attacked Kutskaya airfield half an hour ago. We've heard nothing from base commander since then. While we've been fighting in the mountains, the Separatists have launched surprise attacks against our military bases and seized vital communications and supply centers. The whole district's been pulled out from under our feet. Our leaders in Moscow have panicked. They've ordered a full withdrawal from the region.
What are your orders, sir? We're ready to fight. All we need is fuel.
Good man, Denisov. We'll need every plane we can get to cover the withdrawal. The rest of our air assets should be arriving from the north at any moment. Your orders are to rendezvous with them and refuel as soon as possible. Don't waste time, Colonel. The tankers won't stay with the formation for long.
Understood, sir. I've got the friendlies on my scope now.
This is Tanker Control. Take up position behind the refueling plate and match speed. Looking good, 808. Now increase speed gradually to bring your plane in closer. Good, we have contact. Equalizing pressure. Commencing fuel transfer. Fuel transfer complete. You're clear, 808. Good luck.
This is 801. Refueling complete, awaiting orders.
Our forces are withdrawing in good order, but they'll be easy targets for the Separatists. I'm depending on you to provide air cover for my men.
This is 803. I've got enemy contacts on my scope to the south. Moving to intercept now. All aircraft, increase to attack speed and engage at will.
Are being strafed by ground attack planes. They need air cover at once.
808, this is 801. Break off and intercept those bombers. They've got to be flying right down on the deck to avoid our radar. 1. All enemy planes have been destroyed. What are your orders, General?
If it were up to me, we would stand our ground and drive these traitors back across the mountains. But our president won't allow it. As far as I'm concerned, you and your men are heroes. And I won't let some weak-kneed politicians say otherwise. For now, we retreat. We tend our wounds and bury our dead, as Russia's soldiers have done for centuries. Then, when the time is right, we will strike back, I promise you that. This war has only just begun.
Let me lay it on the line for you, Major. The squadron you're reporting to was pretty much wiped out yesterday. The CO would normally be the one to welcome you to the squadron, but he's in surgery right now, and the XO is dead. The insurgents knew exactly where to hit us. Our unit alone lost most of its aircraft, and 90% of its personnel. We've got a priority mission to fly later tonight. One of our pilots was shot down during the attack on the base, and intel reports that he was captured by insurgent troops. Cell phone intercepts suggest that he has been moved to a compound in the desert, where he will be executed shortly before dawn. A special forces team is going in to rescue Colonel Crenshaw. You'll fly an AC-130 gunship to provide close air support, while I coordinate the operation from an AWACS nearby.
Goliath, this is Watchtower. I have you on my scope at Angels 5, 60 miles. Green light, repeat green light. We're only gonna get one shot at this, so let's make it count. Crenshaw's life depends on it.
Copy that, Thunderbolt. Goliath is going hot.
Goliath, this is Watchtower. The Ghosts are beginning their approach to the LZ.
Goliath copies. We got him covered. Gundeck, this is the pilot. Let's tear this place up.
Goliath, this is Watchtower. The transport is taking fire from AA positions around the objective.
Goliath copies. Gundeck, take out that AAA.
Watchtower, this is Ghost Lead. We're at the LZ and heading for the objective now. Goliath, we've got insurgents moving in close. Take them out.
Watchtower, this is Ghost Lead. Objective secure. Repeat, objective secure. But our plane has been destroyed. Please advise.
There's a coastal town just a few miles from your current position. You'll seize a boat there and make your way out to open water. A Navy frigate has been alerted and is on the way to pick you up. Goliath will remain on station to provide support until you're cleared.
Ghost Lead copies all. We're moving out.
Heads up, we got enemy helos closing in. Don't let them get in firing range. Watch those vehicles. Don't let them get too close.
Goliath, this is Watchtower. Be advised. Enemy units are moving to intercept the Ghost team.
Roger that, Watchtower. We're on it.
Target down. Check fire. You're hitting danger close. Roadblock dead ahead. Goliath, can you clear it for us?
Step it up! Goliath, we need you to take out those helos!
Roadblock ahead. Fire at will.
Goliath, we've got enemy vehicles closing in. Take them out.
Watchtower, this is Ghost Lead. We've secured a boat and we're heading for the pickup point.
Copy that, Ghost Lead. The USS Marshall is standing by.
Take out those helos!
Good shot. That guy's history. Thanks, Goliath.
Gunner, those boats are getting too close to Ghost Lead. Take them out.
Direct hit. Thanks for the support, Goliath.
Watchtower, this is Ghost Lead. We're clear. Advise the frigate to have medics standing by. Crenshaw's in pretty bad shape.
Watchtower copies, Ghost Lead. The Marshal reports that their sick bay is ready to receive wounded.
Copy that, Watchtower. Stand by. Somebody wants to talk to you.
Sims, is that you?
You were expecting somebody else?
It's good to hear your voice, man. How's the rest of the squadron? I saw the base get hit just before I went down.
Don't worry about them right now. You've been through a hell of an ordeal. Let's focus on getting you taken care of first.
Yeah, Okay, I hear you. Thanks. Tell the crew of that gunship that I owe them one.
Will do, David. Get some rest. We'll talk again soon.
Lost a lot of good people at Prince Faisal. Pretty much the entire squadron, from the CO on down. With Colonel Avery dead, I've been ordered to assume temporary command of the squadron. But the docs say I won't be flying anytime soon. My job now is to get Hawx back to operational status with the few pilots we've got left. Lieutenant Colonel Sims is senior surviving pilot, so I'm assigning him as flight leader. Major Walters will fly on Sims' wing and cover your 6 when you need it. They're both veteran pilots, so when they talk, Major Hunter, you listen. We'll work out the rest of the details as we go along. Right now, we got a mission to fly. The situation on the ground is getting worse by the day, and CENTCOM needs all the pilots it can get. Heavily armed insurgent groups have begun attacking commercial and industrial targets across the region. Just this morning, a large insurgent force seized Arnico's offshore oil facility, located in the Indian Ocean. Intel believes that the insurgents are planning to sell the captured oil on the black market to finance future operations. CENTCOM's launching an operation to retake the Arnico facility. Hunter, you'll fly close air support for the assault team. Sims and Walters will provide escort, while I coordinate the mission from the Roosevelt. Let's go get them.
Viper 2-1, this is Sea Rider. Clear for launch.